What's up, Buttercup? Welcome back to my channel. Today's book tag is an original book tag from the friend of the channel, Adam Rodriguez. And he is doing his own metal book tag. The title is Heavy Metal Book Tag Series Part 1, The Band. We're going to focus on the band, obviously. I guess there's going to be multiple parts to this, but of course, because that's what I set up. And really, you can just go on and on and on with music and books, so I'm excited to see the other parts. But we're going to focus on this book tag right here, okay? Number 1, the vocals will liquefy your brain. I want to see that happen. Anyway, that was violent, but I like it. Name a book where you particularly love the narrator's voice or point of view. Also, name one of your favorite singers, and it doesn't have to be metal. First question would be, I love the narration of the Gemma Doyle trilogy by Libba Bray because it sounds like a teenager and not an adult trying to be a teenager. You know, that's really hard to do unless you start writing a book at 16, 17, whatever, you know. But usually it's not good when you do that. Hello, I understand. I had to rewrite the whole first novel because I started it when I was 12 and it was a hot mess. So, I give props to any writer who can create a teenager that sounds like a teenager and acts like a teenager, but not overly stupid, because teenagers do have common sense, but their common sense doesn't necessarily make sense to adults. So it's a fine line. It's really hard at times to do, especially like, you know, depending on what your story is about and the time period and all of that stuff. So I really enjoyed the Gemma Doyle trilogy. I started in like 8th grade, finished it a few years later. There's 3 books, yeah, trilogy. And it's one of my all-time favorite young adult historical fantasy book series ever. Forever and ever. Favorite singer is Anthony Kiedis and Brian Johnson. I kept it in the rock family, not metal, but wait, no. I also really like Ozzy Osbourne and Ronnie James Dio. There. Ha! 2 and 2. I'm still okay. Number 2, the guitars are screaming in the background. Not right now, but they are screaming. Hold on. It will happen eventually. Name a book where a character plays a stringed instrument of any kind, and then name your favorite guitar players. I had to go with The Greener Shore by Morgan Llewellyn because there was a lot of harp players, a lot of harps in that novel, because druids and bards often play the harp. Not one in particular, main character, side character. No, just a lot of harps. I couldn't think of another book, so we're gonna go with that. And then favorite guitar players are, it's a list, hold on. Angus Young, Kerry King, Eddie Van Halen, Jimi Hendrix, Tom Morello, Slash, Scott Ian, Lemmy Kilmister, Carlos Santana, Chuck Berry, Frank Zappa, and of course Les Paul. Number 3, the bass crumbles your bones to powder. Name a book or character that you associate with literal or figurative concussive force, explosions, destruction, storms, etc. I'm going to go with Archer Sterling. You think, oh, Nicole, that doesn't make sense because it's a cartoon. Nay, it is a cartoon, but they have a book out. Yes. Danger Zone, Adam, Danger Zone. And then the follow-up question to number 3 is, what's your favorite bass player? I'm gonna go with Flea. Number 4, the drums shall just shake your soul to smithereens. Smithereens. Rock on. Name a book that was so well paced you lost track of time. This is gonna be funny. This is gonna be funny, but also actually really metal and, well, I think more so punk. But the book I'm gonna choose is It's in His Kiss by Julia Quinn, because that one was a 5-star read. And it's because the main character and the love interest are going about trying to solve like a mystery, and it is way better than them just like pining over each other. They're actually doing something. Thumbs up to Julia Quinn for that plot point. Whereas the other books are just like, they're doing stuff, but it's focused on marriage and honor and blah blah blah. But no, this one, they were finding out a mystery and then they fall in love and then they get married. So cute. And the follow-up question would be, who's your favorite drummer? And I'm gonna go with Seamus Kennedy. It's the Irish drum, but I still love it. Travis Barker and Darren Eric Hanley. Number 5. There will be leather, spikes, chains, fangs, and blood. Name one of your favorite literary themes in a book that did it really well. And I'm gonna go with redemption arc. I do love a good redemption arc. And I'm going with Avatar: The Last Airbender with Zuko in the show, of course, but also the graphic novels. I do love Zuko's redemption arc. That is probably the best redemption arc that I can think of in film and in literature. They did a fantastic, amazing, perfect, graceful, makes total sense, just creative, everything. It's perfect. Zuko. I love Zuko. In the beginning I hated him, and then now I love Zuko. You know how, like, that is an amazing redemption arc. Lastly, number 6. Our manager carries a battle axe, and he will shake your hand or kick you in the face. Name a book with one of your favorite moments where 2 characters, friends or enemies, meet. And you know, I'm gonna go with Romeo and Juliet. The title says it all. Who am I talking about? Romeo and Juliet. Because, one, that's a literary classic, but also I read that in middle school, and for some reason I vibed with it, not in like a romantic way, but this is like a really smart way to bring 2 dumb teenagers together. And they think that they're in love. It's so cute. No, you're in lust. That's what's happening. You are in lust. Especially Juliet, because she's about like 13, 14. But I still thought it was really intriguing. That whole play is fascinating, and I read it so many times when I was younger, and there was a point where I was memorizing certain parts of the play. I don't know now. I don't know the parts of the play, but I could do quite a big chunk of Juliet and also Romeo, and one of those, it was the scene where they first meet. So I just have a fondness to that meet and greet. I guess they are greeting one another. And I'm trying to remember if this is the scene where she kind of like thinks that he is so cute, where like he's a bird and she's like, she wants to smash the bird because it's so cute. I need to reread it because that shit is hilarious. But there is, and it's so fascinating, there is a point in I think it's psychology and also neuroscience where they're testing the feeling and the reaction of cuteness. And you do, like, when you see a cute baby or see a cute animal, you're just like, oh my god, I just want to get him. You're doing just so cute. Like, you're doing this, and you're like grabbing hands, And it's kind of like you're smushing the cuteness. I do it all the time with puppies and kittens. I'm like, gimme, 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 gimme. And it's just so funny to me that that was totally a thing. Still, of course, humans. Okay, I get it. But the idea of cuteness and wanting to grabby hands smash things that are cute is prominent enough that Shakespeare wrote it for Juliet wanting to do it to Romeo. I love that. It is a peek into humanity that we forget about because it was in the 1500s, and you think about now and you think like a long time ago, and you can't connect most of the time with the people, you know, 1500s or 1700s or even like 1905. You like, it's too hard for humans to grasp that, but you see nuggets of humanity and things in common that we have as human beings, and cuteness, grabby, gonna smush the cute bird that's the symbol of Romeo. It's just chef's kiss. It's so great. And a little metal as well. Murder the cute bird, because I love him so much. Love. But you catch my drift. Now, who am I going to tag? Adam tagged a lot of people that I'm mutually friends with. So I can tag one person that he missed. Jonathan, you are tagged because this is a metal book tag. So tag you're it, and hopefully you can find someone else or multiple people, because I don't have anyone other than you in mind. Special moment, or maybe that's weird. I don't know. It could go both ways. Thank you so much for watching Adam's tag, and thank you, Adam, for tagging me, of course. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.